Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video is a little bit different in that I'm going to share with you guys something that I am going through right now, and something I found out that other people have gone through and are going through as well. And it involves Google, some type of Google scam and unauthorized transactions on people's bank statements and bank accounts. So let me get right into what happened. January 23rd, I noticed a very small charge. It said Google, Hagen, Mountain View Cause, $2.11. I meant to check it out, but I got busy. Yesterday was the 26th, and I see that the same charge posted again. Now that caught my attention. And when I Googled it to see what this Google Hagen Mountain View Cause is, I come to find out it takes you to a thread actually at the top of the page where people say that Google Play Store and Google Pay are aware that somehow people are scamming money from people's accounts, especially where bank cards and bank info is linked to their Google account. Now, that in and of itself is scary and concerning, but what these people or scammers or whatever they are people, usually do is they'll start with a small amount that most people don't even raise an eyebrow at, and then proceed to work their way up to a few hundred, some people even a few thousand. So something kept telling me to look at my bank account yesterday, and I'm glad I did. But because I called my bank to dispute those transactions, my card now is reported stolen. It's no longer valid. So after midnight tonight, my cell phone is going to be off because Verizon isn't going to be able to do my auto pay for my cell phone. So thank goodness I have my government phone up and running. Now here's a weird story I have to tell you about that. Back in Jim Thorpe, before I got my Moto phone, I applied for a SafeLink phone, and I got it, but I was having an issue where trying to manually activate the phone, it kept telling me the SIM card was corrupted. SIM card was invalid. So the phone basically got turned off and packed away. About 2 weeks ago, I found it over in the storage trailer, and I turned it on yesterday morning. Now, interestingly enough, there was a phone number attached to it now. So I contacted SafeLink, come to find out that the one phone call I had made to SafeLink months ago, and the phone call dropped, the lady was able to actually activate my phone on her end. So I've had this phone all this time working, a working number, didn't even know it. Anyway, so I'm glad I do have that working now as my backup phone. But what was really weird was I was setting up my voicemail, and I set up my Google account on that phone to transfer over my phone contacts, and I discover a email that is not my email attached to my Google account. And thankfully it gave me the option to remove it, but that really weirded me out. Like, when did that happen? So last night I went into my YouTube and I checked my security and everything with my channel. I checked my settings with my AdSense for my AdSense payments. I changed passwords with my other bank cards and bank accounts. I turned around and changed passwords for my Google account in general. And I deleted old phone numbers and updated with new phone numbers. Now, I know that's not on people's list of priorities to do when they get a new phone number, but I had run into an issue the one time where a a code was being sent. This is what happened with my Instagram when my Instagram got hacked. A code was being sent to my old phone number. And since I had never bothered to update my phone number on Instagram, I basically wound up making a new Instagram, The Real Poverty Princess. Bad enough that there's a clone of my original account, Sharon Elizabeth Sartori. But now somebody took over my other Instagram. So I have The Real Poverty Princess. So yeah, a lot of weird things going on. And Ronnie informed me last night on his break at work that 2 weeks ago his Gmail account got hacked not once, but twice. Now thankfully he had updated his phone number on his. And he had added his friend's phone number as a backup number for verification. So he contacted Google, and using his friend's phone and that with code and everything, he was able to get back in and redo his passwords. But he said it happened twice in 1 week. And he was concerned too, because he had bank information stored on Google Play Store. He used to get Google Play cards for music. So, you know, last night I did a thorough review of my Google account, and the only thing, I removed 2 cards from Google Pay. The only thing I didn't remove was technically my routing number, because I believe that's how my Birchbox payment is taken out. I think they go with the routing number, not necessarily my debit card. So I held off with that, but I did remove my PayPal, and I don't have my Chime link to it, so that's a good thing. So now I have to wait 7 to 10 days for my new NetSpend card. So I'm just putting this out there, guys, that this kind of scam is ongoing, and you may want to take a few moments to double check your bank statements. Look for anything that says Google. And also check your security with your Gmail account. Look for accounts attached to yours that are not a child or partner, family member, spouse. And definitely look for emails that are not your emails or a family member. Again, if you have, you know, a joint Gmail account. This really blew my mind, but I'm glad I caught it when I did, because $2.11, $2.11, one of these mornings could have turned up to 0 in my bank account. And so I just want to put this out there, guys, to double check your bank accounts and double check your settings. 2-step verification might be a pain in the butt, but it's good. Amazon verifies things with me now and notifies things with me too, because about 3 weeks after I moved down here in South Carolina, I had already changed my password on Amazon, but 3 times someone in Pennsylvania tried to access my Amazon Prime account. Now, Pennsylvania, I knew right off the bat who it was. And she knew my old password to my Amazon Prime. But she didn't realize once I got down here I changed it, because I knew what a devious person she is. So I, in effect, changed it with a new password. Sure enough, one day, Amazon notifies me that there was 3 unsuccessful attempts to log into my account, and they notified me that they blocked it. And I verified, no, it wasn't me. And Amazon knows by checking my account info, my address is now in South Carolina. I do ship some things or order some things for my son back in Pennsylvania, but that is a separate address, and it's not in my name. So, yeah, you may just want to take a few moments, guys, and look over these things Definitely check for strange emails attached to your Google. And definitely, if you have any kind of banking cards information stored with Google Pay, remove it. I know it's an inconvenience if you do use Google Pay to have to put your bank info in each and every time, but to avoid scams like this and money being taken from your account, it's worth the inconvenience for, you know, a minute or two. About 2 years ago, Wish had a similar problem. One of my friends in Freeland literally was watching TV in his bed, and his notification from his bank account came up about his Wish order, which literally had just taken place 5 minutes before. And he's thinking, wait a minute, I didn't order anything from Wish. I've been laying in bed watching a movie. So he contacted his bank and disputed a transaction. He contacted customer support in Wish, and they flagged the transaction as suspicious as well. And they then put a big post up on the actual app that they were encouraging people to not save their bank info in the Wish shopping app because of this. So just wanted to give everyone a heads up with that. Like I said, with my son and his Gmail, that was 2 weeks ago. This with this unauthorized Google charges just occurred the 23rd and 26th. So take a few moments, guys. Check your bank accounts. Check your Google. And if you have a YouTube channel, you definitely want to take the time to make sure that you have verifications in place with things for your YouTube channel and your Gmail. Look for accounts that should not be attached to your Google account, as well as emails that don't belong to you or anyone who uses your account with you. So take care, guys. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit my subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. Stay warm, guys. And I'll see you all on my next one. Bye.